Hey Lou. Well, I'm doing a video. It took me a while to figure out how to get my thing going here with the camera and the video and everything. And so finally figured it out. I haven't made a video in like months. But I thought, I'll make a video. My place is pretty much of a mess right now. But I made that ceramic piece, these ceramics, a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna got some paint here. And that's painting right there. There's my bed right there. I pull that out at night. So I'm going to paint this. I'm going to start painting this. This is like that spider lightning. It's what I'm looking for. Well, there it is. And from all that, you get this. The Pater Noster, our Father, right there. And then there's two A's and two O's left over. A-O right there. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and then O-A-O-T-O at the bottom. That's the shape that I made for that. I'm going to have to, this is to keep the sunlight out because it's so bright. I'm going to have to make some cords on it so that I can take it off of there and drape it down without it coming apart, so the sun can come in and keep me warm. It's not going to do any problems today because it's so overcast out. I got all of these things. There's over 40 of them. They're this is a painting that was part of it. It's kind of a cool painting. I left that. The others I started to change because they're not what I that's kind of an interesting one. It's going to get changed too, but I started changing them because some of them really are interesting. So I haven't decided what to do with them yet. This thing right here, I can put up in front of these windows when I'm working so that I'm not blinded. I wonder if this camera is going out.
I was really happy that my neighbor didn't continue that fence all the way over to the corner and block out my view of those mountains over there. And I talked to him. I said, "Hey, thanks for not extending that fence." He says, "Yeah, I wasn't intending on doing that because I didn't want to block off your view." So that was a good thing for him to say that. It was very good for him to think about me on that. There's a lot of neighbors, you know, they just do whatever they want without any sort of consideration to the people that live around them. Yeah, there's something wrong with this camera. Yeah, this is a shame. It's a real shame. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a new camera. Doggone. Yeah, whatever. I've gone through quite a few of these little flip cameras. I'd go to a telephone camera, but the problem with that is that I have to have a good camera and I have to have a good service, and I can't afford that. I don't want to, because I just need an emergency phone for my cell phone. I've got a cell phone. It's an emergency phone which I use when I go outside, when I leave. So that's okay. But with the way things are going, everything is going with phones. So at some point I'm going to get a good phone, and the thing is that so many people are going to get pushed out of all of this stuff because it's not cheap. I had to get a new monitor. This woman right here, Diana Stanbridge, that's who's singing. Beautiful music that she makes. Well, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. I made this when I was in Los Angeles many years ago. You know, Jesus is always taking care of me. Jesus is always taking good care of me. You know, sometimes I think that things are bad. Things aren't bad for me. Things are good for me. Things are good for me. What a broken world. What a broken world. What a broken world. Brother John, wow. No thanks. Well, I hope the camera is okay. I'll upload this video. Hopefully it's going to work. I'm HELLLLLO Rodney, making this video for a friend. That's where the spider lightning was, up in the air somewhere. Standing on the porch. I'm HELLLLLO Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
Well, this is kind of like the first step of what's going to happen. I put a whitewash on top of it, so we'll see what happens. Pieces like this is what that. I like doing these kind of things. I don't know. It's fun for me. It's enjoyable. There's an interesting piece. This is a piece that I made. It almost looks like a spiral, you know, like it's spinning. And there's a cross, and then the right hand, the one on the right hand of Jesus, when he said, "Remember me in heaven," and Jesus said, "Today you'll be with me in paradise," or something like that. And it's almost like there's a. This is all stuff that this piece of wood here was from something else, and I put the cross on it, and then this whole thing right here, this leads right here, like whoosh, like a sweeping, like whoosh, like that up into this, to that spinning thing could be heaven. So that's what that is. That's what that is. I like it. I might give that to my brother. I'm not sure. My brother, I think, is going to come this month and baptize me, which I'm happy about. After reading your last email about that I just, what's today? This is Sunday the 16th. That you got the email that I wrote about the spider lightning, which was amazing. As soon as the words left my lips, bam, there it was. Like a right. Oh, it was beautiful. It really was beautiful. That's a painting I did many years ago in Los Angeles. There. And that one in the back, that's a painting I did too. The yellow is more of a heavenly kind of thing, and the red is more of a crucifixion. You know, Jesus died on the cross, and the blue is more like an earthly thing. But sometimes the definitions change, kind of almost like when I'm looking at it. But I don't know. But anyway, this piece right here, I made that piece a long time ago when I lived in Los Angeles, and that was back in the '90s. So I've had that piece a long time. Let's see if we can get some light in here. We had a lot of rain this year. Tremendous amount of rain. There's something that I think I found that. Can't remember. But it had all this paint on it, and I wanted to get rid of the paint. I couldn't get rid of it, so I said, "Oh, I'll set it on fire. Maybe that'll do it." And it set the frame on fire, but didn't get rid of anything else. But I liked the way it worked. Cleaned it up nicely, and it looks good. I like that. And then this one over here. This one here. It's on the back of this, some sort of a voter sign. Someone did that. And I don't know what it is. If it's a paint by number or whatever, I don't know what it is. And then this piece right here I had, and I carved on that some. So this is my studio. I'm kind of painting. I'm a very messy painter. And all of these pieces here, including that one, I got at this place where I doing some volunteer work and stuff at the pantry. You have like people donate stuff, and so this was a Wacky Wednesday, and it was paintings are half price. And so I got like 40 of these things. That's one that was in there in the batch. Some of these are the ones that were I painted on that one. These are some of the pieces that were in that batch. I got 40 of them. 50 cents a piece. So I got all those, and now I'm going back into them and processing them, changing them into something different, so that I'll have a different surface to work on. I'll have a completely different surface, and then I can start doing something else. So that's what I did. But there's like 40 of those. So I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. Those are my little grandchildren. Me and my grandchildren were out here, working on the house to get it, the remodeling stage of the house to get it where I could move out here. The older one is like 18 and the younger one's 16 now. So that's quite a while back. This little thing here, this is like a little thing. It's called, this is Montmartre, Paris, 1985. So it's like a little tourist painting. Somebody probably that was there painting those, selling them to tourists. And I got it, I don't even know where I got it, but the eyes were really bad. They were like black or something, so I repainted the eyes and repainted the whole thing basically with colors and different stuff. And then I put this woman right here from a dress pattern that I had, because when I was in Paris in 1985, I was at the train station, and this woman came up to me and asked me if if I was looking for a place to stay, and invited me to come stay at her place, which was great. And she basically is a person that would do that and get money from, tourists and stuff at like a little pension. So there was a few of us there staying at her place, and that's how she made money to take care of her kids, her and her kids. I think she had 2 or 3 kids. But she was nice. That was nice to. So it was nice to have that, to find that and have that from 1985, because I was there that year, and been in Europe for like 3 weeks because of the show I had, a one-man show in Salzburg, and so I was there. At her place was the last stop before I came back, and she said, "So have you been to Montmartre?" And I said, "No, I haven't been there." She said, "Oh, we got to go." I said, "No, I can't do it. I'm too tired. Because I was exhausted. 3 weeks of pretty much, so much tourist stuff. Getting out of bed early in the morning and walking all over town and doing stuff and everything." And she says, "No, you got to go. You got to go." And it had just rained, so okay, I'll go. So we went up there, and that's where Picasso and a lot of other artists used to live. And so they have a beautiful church up there. It's the highest place in Paris, so you can look out over the city and stuff. So it was great to be there. I'm glad she drugged me out to do that on the last day. But anyway, that was good. Well, anyway, that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna repaint the floor. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna send this off. I don't know what kind of video this is. Just goofing around. I haven't made a video in such a long time. Hope it can upload. My camera's, was doing something weird. It was all jittery and everything, but there's a little button underneath there. I pushed it and it reset it, but it did it the other day. So this camera might be on its last leg. This is a flip camera, and I've had, I don't know how many flip cameras, because I love them. They're so easy for me to use to make videos. But looking around, I used to have them out, but I used to have them up there where it says closed. I used to have them lined up there. They all died. This one's probably dying too, but I don't know. Don't know. But I was thinking about you, and I'll make a video. Show you what's happening outside. We had a lot of rain here. Tremendous amount of rain. The whole porch is like soaked. Yeah, the lightning was up in the air, like right like that, kind of like that. Wow, lot of weeds. But actually, these are weeds. All that over there is all grass, tall grass. It's nice. I like it here. I'm happy to be out here in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. It's quiet here. I do have neighbors. I got a neighbor right there. He's cool, and then I got a neighbor over there. But yeah, people have neighbors, I'm very happy to be over here. And this is my desk. So I'm reading. that's it for now. I just remembered something. There's that little picture of the bee back there, and the 20. It's still here. I appreciate that. Uh, that's where it is. It's a nice little remembrance for me. You know, it's like, where's that 20? There's a 20 with the. I just left it there. That's why I like to do things like that. Okay, that's it for now. Bye-bye. Well, it's evening now. Let me show you this over here. This is a painting I did. It's more of a saying, more of something, a thought from one seed. Meaning from one seed, a lot can happen. And you know, I was thinking about my brother. I'm not sure if I was thinking about that at this time, actually. I don't know. But my brother has brought a lot of people to Jesus. And I haven't. I haven't done much. I've done very little. Nothing. Really. But I was thinking when I was... I guess it must have been after I was saved. I don't know. Well, it was afterwards. But I was thinking about from one seed. And I was thinking about myself, actually, from one seed. Like, I'm a seed. You know, can that multiply? And so I was doing these drawings. This is from that period that I did that painting. This has been around for a long time. And there's from one seed right there. From one seed. And then this seed, you know, breaks off and can influence one person, and that one person can start to influence all these other people. My camera looks like it's having a problem. I'm going to see if I can reset my camera. It may be that I have to reset my camera every time I turn it off. I don't know. But it looks like it's okay now. Looked like it was a little jittery a little while ago, like there was some static. But from one seed, you know, one seed can, if I could just get one person, then that one person might break off and find somebody else, might find two people here, and then that person right here could break off and find one, and this person here could break off and find these others and help them. And this reminds me, in a way, of that spider lightning. And that, I was talking to my brother about that. And that's, I did it as a t-shirt design over there. I was talking to my brother about that. And he asked me how I felt about it relating to me. And it was like a sign. Because when I said it, I said something like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was, Lord, please take care of Lou. And there's the word Lou, left my lips, the lightning happened. It was instantaneous. It wasn't a second before I got finished Lou. It wasn't a second after I finished Lou. At the exact moment, Lord, take care of Lou, or whatever it was. I don't even remember exactly the words. But I know that your name was at the end, and as soon as I finished saying your name, bam. At the exact moment. It wasn't a minuscule, it wasn't before, it wasn't after, it was exactly at the time that your name left my lips. That's when the lightning happened. And so it was a sign for me, and maybe a sign for you. I don't know. I can't say what it was for you, but for me it was a sign that Jesus heard that prayer. And, directly, so I hope that it was a blessing for both of us. Because as soon as your name left my lips, Lord, please take care of Lou. Bam. There it was. And then I have that from one seed. And then I looked at the drawings I did that I just showed you. This is months ago that I did this. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't think I put a date on it. Let me see if I put a date. I should put dates on things, but look at, you can see the back of this. This is something that I had done a long time ago. I don't see if there's, I don't see any dates. But it's not important really. But it was a while back. It wasn't like 2 days before. It's been, I would say, months that I did that. And those drawings. But those drawings that I did from one seed, I think that's because I was looking at this. This painting I did on the floor, which was, and then I was thinking about the spider lightning, and then this, and then this thing right here. This is my blackboard thing, and I tip it over, and it goes over. It's just over there, and so when I need it, I can put it on this thing and do what I do. But that is exactly, not exactly, but that's close enough to the spider lightning. And the spider lightning is a good representation of a seed. So I hope that because I needed, I don't know. I'm glad that it happened for both of us. And when my brother asked me about what I thought about it for myself, and it was an affirmation that Jesus heard that prayer, that it wasn't really a prayer, but it was kind of a prayer. Jesus, like, Jesus, please take care of Lou, or whatever it was. I don't remember. It was just something that came out, but I know that it was about you, and that the last word that left my lips was Lou, and that as soon as the words left my lips, bam, it happened. That's not a coincidence. I cannot look at that as a coincidence. I can't. it had to be a sign, a miracle for me. I want it to be that. I needed that. It makes me feel wonderful that that happened. And maybe I can take this from one seed and make that spider lightning. You know, that's the drawing, which looks like that drawing in a way, like that spider. You know, like the lightning. It was just like shooting every. It wasn't like a bolt of lightning. It was just these thin spider web kind of lightning. And if I can just, this is me right here. This is the way I look at it. I don't know. I don't want it to sound egotistical or anything, but you know, if I can just bring one person to Jesus, one person, then maybe it can go over here and spread. And there was a story. There's a story about this missionary in Africa. I don't know exactly. I don't know the story. I give it to you as best I can. I think what it was that he had desired to be a missionary in Africa. Most of it's why he did it. And he went to Africa, and he brought one person to Jesus. But there was a lot of turmoil in Africa. Something happened. There was a lot of turmoil, and he had to leave. And I think that he would just regretted that he had only brought one person to Jesus. I'm not sure. I think that's what it was. But that one person that he brought was a person that broke out and brought no telling how many people to Jesus. So it's an inspiration, really, that Jesus made himself known through that spider lightning for both of us. I think for both of us. I think for both of us. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. Lord, please take care of Lou. Please take care of her, Lord. Lou, thank you for sharing with me what's happening with you. Thank you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. I'm gonna do a little editing, I think, on it. Not sure. Thank you, Lou. Thank you.